Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Friends, outside is really good weather right now. Be a bit more enthusiastic. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari 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 Yashodhanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Yashodhanandana Jaya Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodhanandana Jaya Vraja Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari
Jaya Yamuna Dhiravanachari Jaya Kunda Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunda Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunda Vihari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Radha Gopinath, Radha Gopinath, Radhe, Jaya Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Radhe, Jaya Radha Govinda, Radha Govinda, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohan, Radhe, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Sudarshana, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva
Naram
Narottamam
Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Uttamam Shloke.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki
Bhakti Naishtike.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya.
Devaki Nandanaya cha
Devaki Nandanaya cha.
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Kumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namaha
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Majnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sa Advaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Stute Jayatam Surato Pangor Momanda Matergati Matsarvasva Padam Bhojau Radha Madana Mohanav Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasthav Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devav Preshthalibihi Sevyamanav Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarambhi Vamshi Vata Tatasthitaha Karshan Venu Swanair Gopir Gopinataha Shri Estunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you. We'll be discussing something from Shrimat Bhagwatam, 4th canto. Bhagwatam has 12 cantos, aligned with our seminar series theme, which is being robust as a devotee of Krishna. In the morning we had discussed quite a lot of different episodes from Shrimat Bhagwatam, how so many devotees show exemplary robustness when being devotees of Krishna. And now we'll discuss a bit elongated episode so that even the newcomers can understand and appreciate, hopefully. So before I begin, I seek all of your blessings and prayers so that I can repeat the words of Shrimad Bhagwatam, Srila Prabhupada and all the Acharyas, and there is some beneficial message for each one of us to take home. Hare Krishna. So the episode starts with a king's story. His name was Anga. Can you repeat?
Anga.
Anga was such an amazing personality. He and his wife. His wife's name was Sunita. Great couple. The king is extraordinarily good. And once he has arranged for a sacrifice, a great sacrifice is taking place. And in those times, we're talking about not even this cycle of yugas, it's not even in this Manvantara, it's long ago. Swayambhuva Manvantara, very long ago. There were Brahmanas who would perform this Yajna ceremony, and as they would perform, devatas would come and attend. Right? So many different devatas, all the great personalities from all over the world, they would come and attend these ceremonies. So Anga is doing amazingly qualified Brahmanas. They're performing Yajna ceremony, they're giving ahuti, but no one is coming. No devata come to participate in the yajna. It's like Rikesh puts a program, home program in his home, and nobody turn up. Right? No one. He has invited everybody, but nobody come. How do you feel, Rikesh?
It's happened before.
How did you feel?
I was devastated.
So that's the case with Anga now. Such elaborate. Srila Prabhupada says that to perform that kind of sacrifice, we don't even have enough butter in the world right now. And even if you combine all the butter of the whole world, it's not sufficient to perform this kind of yajna ceremony. It's just not enough. So much has been spent and arranged and facilitated, but no one is coming. No guests. Anga is like, what's going on? The Brahmanas immediately open his charts, his horoscope, say, you are such a pure-hearted person. We don't see anything in your life which is not once marginally or how do you say, borderline mistake. Can you imagine somebody who has never done any mistake in life? Like Chetan. Right? Think about all the mistakes you have done. Somebody who has never done any mistake. They're like, you are spotless. But we can see in last life, there were some mistakes which were done, because of which you don't have a son. Yeah. And because of that, no devatas are coming to participate. So let us change the course of action, what we are doing. Let us perform a yajna specifically for Vishnu and ask for a son. Change the course of yajna now. They started doing a different yajna, specifically asking for, okay, we need a son for this king. Yeah. Eventually, a great flashing personality, he come out of the yajna kunda and then tells, sure, blessings you, to you and your wife, you'll get a son very soon. The wife, whose name was Sunita, she became pregnant and eventually delivered a baby. They named the baby Vena. What is the name?
Vena.
And Vena, as he started growing up, there is a proverb in my mother tongue that I try to translate, that you get to know the character of a person by the way they behave when they are small kids. As soon as they start getting some sort of awareness, that personality starts showing up. I don't know if you have seen like boss babies. Really, they rule babies, but like their presence, this must be a boss eventually. So Vena was not a boss by any means. He was a deadly killer. So as soon as he started getting awareness, he would drag his friends, take them to the well and throw them into the well, kill them. Yeah? Imagine being a parent of such a kid. How many of us have kids here? Babies, kids, children. Oh, not many. It's interesting. So it's a bit difficult for you to think about it then. Maybe how do we think then? Just imagine. Yeah. That you are a parent of such a kid. Just a kid, but killing people indiscriminately. And Anga was like, now imagine Anga's situation. This baby came because of the blessings from Vishnu. Yeah. But turned out like this. He was so lost. Kept trying to fix. The more he tried to fix, he was every time failing. And when I eventually grew up, absolute murderer possible. That's what he is. At some point of time, Anga is like, I just can't fix this person anymore. I better leave. So he one day, without anyone's notice, he just went to forest. Nobody got to know. Next day morning, the whole kingdom got up. They were all in love with Anga so much. He was such a great personality and such a great king and Rajarshi, and people really went to find him in the nearby forests everywhere. They just couldn't find him. They all returned eventually. They're like, who should be the king? Vena? None of the ministers agreed. Yeah, we don't want him to be the king. Forget it. So eventually it's like, yeah, the bureaucrats are running the country. No king. And what happened following that is that eventually there was no one person who was responsible for jurisdiction, for authority, for giving judgment, and so chaos started building up. And the people who were robbers, who were looters, they started getting like, oh, anyway, so there is no judge here, there is no one person who is going to give. So all these elements in society started becoming really powerful. They would just go and rob anywhere and create chaos anywhere, and eventually they would come on horses, just go to any house anywhere and just plunder the house and run away. So sages headed by Bhrigu. You repeat? Bhrigu. This is the fourth name we are telling today, right? Yes? Anga, Surita, Vena, Bhrigu. So these sages were like, oh, this is becoming a bit too much. So they all go to the kingdom. Usually they would live in the forest, but they go to the palace and tell, maybe we can give it a shot. Let's, it's better to have, there is a statement in English, something is better than nothing. Right? So they're like, yeah, let's have Vena, it's fine. So they made Vena as the king. The mother is really happy. My son is king now. And as soon as Vena is just coronated as the king, entire robbery stopped. Nobody had even the guts to go and rob anywhere, because this guy would kill normal people, right? Like, imagine what he would do if somebody is robbing and breaking his rules. And so entire robbery in the whole state stopped. No robbery anymore. No one is robbing. The only problem that Vena started telling to people, I am Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purna Purushottama Bhagavan, me. You have two choices. You can worship me as the absolute truth, or I'm also okay if you just stop doing anything. Yeah. You understood two options? Praful? Yeah. What do you choose? Which option?
Second one, I believe.
Second one? Anybody here, no, I better just worship this guy. Accept him, put him on the altar, and then make a nice picture of him every day, do Mangalarti to him, and then just chant his name, and follow in his footsteps, start dragging other people and pushing them to the well. Right? Entirety of population are like, okay, at least there is an option, we stop. No one is doing any sort of spirituality. Entirety of the kingdom is like, okay, no one does anything. The sages headed by Bhrigu are worried again. Oh my God, what is this? This is not what we anticipated. Previously there were dacoits and looters, but at least people were like at least doing some sort of dharmic actions. So I said a statement before. Right? Something is better than? Okay. There is a second part to it. Nothing is better than? Nonsense. Right? So they're like, this is not right. So they are like, okay, let's just go and talk to him. Let's just have a good meeting. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. So they prepare really well. This is the opening pitch. Yeah. Then we go and we tell this, get his attention, and then we present it in this way. And then so they go and they did really well. And like they start glorifying and these modern communication strategies, right? You tell good things about the other person first. Right? Like you're such an amazing person after you have come. There is no robbery here. There is nobody who is doing anything which is out of the law and order. Everybody just follows the law and order. Great. Just have one suggestion. Can you please let all the citizens to perform dharmic actions? Because it's good for you. You get their credit. When they perform. All the subordinates, when there are three most important positions in the world: being a parent, being a guru, and being a king or the leader. Right? So when the subordinates do things which are favorable, spiritually highly surcharged, they can actually then make the name of the leader glorious. Right? If they don't do it, the leader ends up getting 1/6 of their bad karma. Yeah. It's a big responsibility. Being leader is not small. It's big. So many times in our temple, people write such big theses and essays on me that there's so much of bad things going on, this one, that one, whatever. And then we call them for a meeting and then we're like, yeah, it's fine, we understand there's something going on, but why are you accusing me? They're like, you're the leader. Right? Yeah, take it. It has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Someone's kid is not playing with other kid and I am responsible. Yeah. So, because this is how everything works. Being a leader means it's a responsible position. Anyway, so they tell it to Vena, and when they are fully done, Vena is patiently hearing fully, and the sages are like, good, it's making an impact now. Right? And when Vena started telling, he's like, I accept whatever you have told. And this is what I tell also. Everybody should do all the rituals and sacrifices and everything. I only request a minor change. In the name of Vishnu, just replace with Vena, that's it. Now don't do it for Vishnu, do it for me. Because I am the supreme absolute truth. In my body, all devatas are there. Even Lord Vishnu is my part. Because I am there, he is there. If I am not there, he is not there. So just tell this to people. They can, do all the things. Sure. They should do it. It's a small correction. And I hope you let people understand this. And when he was speaking like this, the sages became so angry. they produced a sound. It's called as Homkara. Home, not Om, but it's like Home. And this has, I don't even know how the frequency of this is, but when everybody, a congregation chants this together, this is a destructive sound vibration. Like sound vibration has potency, right? Everything has a fundamental frequency. If you, for example, if there is if I produce a frequency which is in the fundamental frequency of this glass, for example, it can break. I don't know if you have seen videos of sound. Glass can break, things can destroy. So there is a specific frequency which people knew how to produce. Just by sound vibrations they killed Vena. Yeah. Dead. Just by sound. No weapons, nothing. And they all just went. Vena is dead. Who is happy?
People.
No.
Those dacoits.
Robbers are happy. Right? They started again. And sages are really like, no. Hey, what should we do now? Right? We usually don't interfere in any state affairs. We are just happily doing our sadhana. We went and put our hand. It's like such a mess now. What should we do? They go again. Because they understood that the mother of Vena, whose name is?
Sunita.
She was so attached to Vena that he didn't even perform final rites. She just kept the body. They had enough technology at the time to keep the dead body as just like normal. No deteriorating, no decomposing. It's just there. Yeah. Different herbs and she had things which can just keep the body intact. So these sages understood that this person is born by the blessings of Vishnu, so there must be something which is good in him. Of course, he's filled with all negativities. So they're like, let's see if we can do something. So they started churning his thighs, and from his thighs came a ghastly looking dwarf creature who is the personification of all the sinful activities which Vena had performed. And the sages said, just Nishadha, just sit down here. It became eventually the whole race. He goes to forest and starts living there. Nishada race. But after the thing is done, they start churning his arms, and two glorious personalities came out of the arms. These were the expansions, Shakti Avesha, avatar of Vishnu himself, called as Prithu and Archi. What is the name? Archi. They appeared. So Vishnu and Lakshmi. Partial. And Prithu was celebrated as the king now. He is really qualified, extraordinarily qualified, and then he is established as the king. He makes sure that the absolute law and order is preserved. He makes sure that he loves everyone and everything is going really well. At some point of time, he thinks that for the welfare of all my citizens, I want to perform Ashwamedha Yaga. Yeah. Ashwamedha Yaga is a sacrifice wherein a horse is sent with a whole battalion of army to go around the entire world, covering every single place which is there, whole world. And there are people who are counting the number of steps the horse is taking. And when the horse returns, first of all, there should be nobody who is telling that I oppose this horse. If someone opposes, they should defeat them, the army which is going. When the horse returns, there is a person who is like, okay, I have counted, is this many number of steps, and they should give that many number of ahuti. So, not in the small cup, for example, how we do ahuti. There is size mentioned in the Vedic scriptures. How should be what is the size of? That's how the whole trigonometry and calculus evolved basically, to find the dimensions of these, the sacrificial pet and the ahuti. Can you imagine number of steps the horse can take walking whole world? That many amount of offerings. Yeah. So Prithu decided, I'll do 100 of these sacrifices. Now the beauty is, if someone does 100 such, in the sense that 100 times they have to send different horses, right? 100 different horses, comes back, and then at the end of the sacrifice, horse is being offered to the sacrifice not by chopping or cutting or anything, but by the mantras. And everybody see that this horse got an amazing divine body and just goes up. That's how it would be used as a test at the end of the sacrifice. And there is a litmus test. What is the end result? Did everyone see, like normal public, did you all see it took a divine body and went up? So, like this, horse sacrifice, Ashwamedha, if someone does 100 times, they are qualified to be Indra. Indra is a position in Swarga. Indra is the leader of all the devatas. So, if someone does 100 Ashwamedha Yaga, they can become Indra. Pritam also can become. If he does. It's just a post. Yeah. So, Prithu ends up doing 99 of it. When he's just about to start the 100th one, somebody is getting really agitated. The current Indra. Right? At that point of time, not now, but at that point of time. This is happening in, as I said, Swayambhuva Manvantara. Right? One Manvantara is one Indra. Right now, Vaivaswata Manvantara is going on, and our current Indra's name is Purandara. What is the name? Yeah, this is a Indra, who is our current Indra now. I don't remember the name of the Indra in the age of Swayambhuva Manvantara. So, that Indra got really, oh my god, like just one more and he's going to be qualified to become Indra. My position is an absolute threat right now. Yeah. How many of us are in IT right now? Here, doing IT. There's something called as fishbone analysis. You know this? If there is a problem, you do fishbone analysis. Like you just draw the picture of a fish with bones, and then what is the root cause? Right? You do root cause analysis and then figure out, oh, this is the root cause. Let's go and address it. It's like the root cause, if I really want to address, is the horse. Let's address the horse. So Indra comes, and it's just about to the time where this horse has to be now offered in the sacrifice. He comes and he kidnaps the horse. And everybody's like, what happened? Indra came in the disguise of another sage, a great saintly person. So, horse is not there. There is commotion there, chaos. Hey, what's going on? There's no horse. And Prithu wanted to get up and go, but then the sages said, no, you are sitting here. You're the Yajaman. You're the most important person in the sacrifice. You can't get up. You be here. So, son of Prithu was sent. You go and bring the horse. So, son of Prithu started chasing this saintly person who is taking the horse. And there was a sage by name Atri. What is the name?
Atri.
He told the son of Prithu, he's not a sage. This guy is Indra. Kill him and take your horse. And son of Prithu is confused. Oh my God, really? Indra? Why is he doing all these things? But anyway, he has to bring the horse back, right? So he takes his bow and arrow and wants to shoot. And that time, Indra just left the horse and ran away. Just disappeared. So, the horse is brought back. Everybody is so happy. They gave the son a name. Your name is Vijitashva. What's the name?
Vijitashva.
You just won a horse. Amazing. Okay, let's continue the sacrifice. About the time to offer, and horse is not there again. Then sun is going again. Then Atri is telling, this is not another sage, he's Indra again, kill him. And Vijitash was just about to kill, and that Indra is just disappearing. Like this, it just kept on happening multiple times, so many different times. Different sages would come. Somebody is having clothes, somebody is having no clothes, somebody is having red clothes, somebody is having bhasma all over, somebody is like on different hairstyles, and multiple times this happened. And at some point of time, Prithu is like, okay, I can't handle this anymore. I'll kill this impudent Indra right now. So he took permission from the sages, then just about to go and kill Hare Krishna. So that time, Brahma comes to the arena. Who came? You're all with me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Brahma is even higher than Indra, right? That is the position which is higher than Indra. Brahma is also a position, and Praful can become. Right? So these are all positions. It's like president of the state or governor of the state, things like that. So Brahma comes, and Brahma tells to Prithu, it's okay, stop at 99. No need to do 100, just stop at 99. Yeah. You understood? How would you feel, Rikesh? You are in Prithu's situation now. How would you feel?
I think what I did maybe was a bit of a waste of time.
Okay. Anybody else want to give it a shot? How would you feel? You were just doing for the sake of your citizens. You wanted all the best fortune for them. You are doing your sacrifices. And somebody else, a really insecure person, is coming and wanting to, stop it by all means and just stealing your horse. It's not a normal horse. This horse has walked whole world. And you already done the sacrifice. He's just about to finish this. And he's just stealing every time. How do you feel? And Brahma is coming and telling you that just stop it. Raghav Prabhu just came, so let's ask Raghav Prabhu. How do you feel?
Angry.
Angry on whom?
On Brahmaji who told.
On Brahma? Like, what nonsense, right? Like, why are you not going and telling him? Why are you coming and telling me? That guy is a crazy, nonsense, stupid idiot, right? You use all the words or whatever. Right? Why are you not telling him? Why are you telling me? That's how we would react. Yes? Yeah? But if you see, this is not how in general world works. People usually don't, they feel that it's better to give corrections to that person who understands. Right? If you have children, you will know this also. Anybody here who are elder kids in the family? Have you experienced that you are in fight with your younger kids? Not your younger kids, your parents' younger kids. And they were just crying for whatever. And parents ended up giving corrections to you. Let them do it, it's okay. Have you ever felt this?
So many times.
Yeah?
Corrections are harsh.
Yeah? You have not done anything. Parents gave you gave you one toy, the other guy also, or girl also one toy. The other person wants both of them. And the parents are telling, yeah, it's okay, just give. It's, anyway, it's a smaller, younger. Just give. You felt this? Yeah. Yes, Rikesh, you are the end. So, the receiving end. Because, younger parents think like, younger one doesn't have that kind of discriminative ability, right? You can't really understand how things are. So it's okay, you tell somebody who understands that. And then parents are like, just give it some time, and then after some time this guy will leave both of them. You can play with also both of them afterwards, right? This is how world works. The whole world works like this. So Brahma is thinking that it's better to give corrections to Prithu who can understand rather than telling to Indra who will not understand. Right? So he tells to Prithu, this guy has already created so many irreligious systems. He's come in the form of so many different fake sages. It's better you just stop. Yeah, don't continue this. Just stop. And Prithu, as an extraordinary personality, not like us, stopped sacrifices for 99. And as soon as he stopped, and then he started, there is a conclusion ceremony, he started doing that and started giving everybody gifts, and he's not having any grudge in his heart. Oh my God, what is this? Oh, I need to listen to this Brahma anyways, but I'm really not happy, but anyway, I'll do that. Not with grudge. And sometimes we do this. Somebody senior tells us something, we really don't accept, but anyway, okay, I need to accept. I just do it anyways. Not like that. With zero grudge, Prithu is just, okay, I'll do it. Worshipping everyone and all the Brahmanas, and suddenly to the arena comes Vishnu. Yeah. And Vishnu tells to Prithu, I'm so happy with you. I'm impressed with your divine characteristics. Yeah. Can you imagine Jagannath coming to you and telling, Shyamlal, you're so amazing. I'm impressed with your amazing qualities. Yeah. I just want to keep looking at you. You're so amazing. Vishnu is telling Prithu, because you just stopped. Yeah, you accepted. And Vishnu is pleased. Right? Yajna, the whole focus of Yajna is to please Vishnu. And Vishnu is pleased. Not because Prithu did it, but because Prithu stopped it. Yeah. Suddenly, 99 becomes bigger than 100. Yeah. It's a different equation of maths. Yeah. Usually 100 is bigger than 99. But here, 99 became bigger than 100. And Vishnu is telling, I'm so happy. I want to just keep looking at you. I'm so impressed. See, Krishna is a person. He has his own feelings. Krishna has his own way of dealing with things also. Yeah. Just take a little detour because I want to speak about something which is so amazing, which happened just today. And there is a pastime, there is a leela in the life of Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya was in Kanchipuram. There is a place called as Kanchipuram in South India. There was a great devotee by name Kanchipurna. Yeah. There is a city called as Kanchipuram, a devotee called as Kanchipurna. This devotee would fan the deity of Varadaraj. Deity of Varadaraj. It's like life-side deity, it's a really big deity. And he could talk. Kanchipurna could talk with Varadaraj. So Ramanujacharya, this is before Ramanuja became sannyas. He was a devotee in Kanchipuram, and he went to Kanchipurna and asked, I have this philosophical question, because in Gita Krishna says, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavan tijati ante kalevaram. In whichever consciousness you live, that is the body which you are going to get next life. Yeah. So then Ramanujacharya asks, so what if a devotee is there, he is not in a position to think about Krishna because of whatever circumstances during the time of death? What happens? Because they are not able to consciously think about Krishna. Right? And then for that question, Varadaraj answers that if there is a person who sincerely served me whole life, and at the end of life is not able to think about me, right? I will think about that person. I will take care of this person. Yeah. Because Krishna He's a person, he has his own heart. The reason I'm discussing about this story is that we have a devotee in our congregation, Ravi Shankar Prabhu. He was leading our Eindhoven programs. Really amazing personality. His whole life was just all the time thinking about service, service, service. And a month ago, he collapsed with cardiac arrest. And he's just 40 plus years old. He collapsed with cardiac arrest. And he's still in unconscious state. And just few days ago, doctors told us that he's not going to make it anymore. It's just, this is it. They tried to do everything possible. He's not going to make anymore. In the beginning, he was having multi-organ failure, but eventually they brought all the organs back, but the brain is just not coming back to functionality. And so on Tuesday, we were told, I was there in the hospital, and we were told that this is it, sorry. And out of nowhere, yesterday afternoon, I got a call from an unknown person in Pune, somebody who is a friend of Ravi Shankar, calls and tells, and he doesn't even know me, I don't know him, and he calls me and asks, like, who is the leader in ISKCON Amsterdam or Netherlands who can help Ravi Shankar? Why don't you reach out to Radhanath Swami and get him initiation? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. I didn't think about this, but I don't know who you are, but I'll try. So I started calling people, and then because we are also in leadership positions here, got the National Council straight away, got the draft letter drafted right away, corrected right away, sent out. In 2.5 hours, actually in 1 hour we got a response back from the initiation committee of Radhanath Swami, and then in 2 hours it was told to Maharaj already. And then just today around 3:30 p.m. Radhanath Maharaj initiated this devotee on video conference and gave him the name, His Grace Radha Sharan Prabhu. He is still in coma situation, and is really not coming out of it. That's not going to happen, at least in all logical or normal circumstances. And I was suddenly just overwhelming emotions coming, because you see the things happening in front of your eyes. Like Krishna remembering, right? I got a call from somebody like I don't even know. And then somehow we started working on it, and then within a day it's even done. Right? So the reason I'm telling is Krishna is telling to Prithu, I'm so happy to see you. Right? Because Krishna is a person. He has his own feelings. If we are really exhibiting extraordinary characteristics, extraordinary Vaishnava dealings, extraordinary amount of robustness in serving Krishna, it's okay, I'm fine. 99 is okay, no problem. 100 not done, no problem, it's okay. My goal of life is to please Krishna. I'm not running behind numbers. My goal of life is not just counting numbers. I just want to please Krishna. I want to love Krishna. If that's the aim of our lives, Krishna is going to make sure that he is going to remember you. He wants to see you. Right? Srila Prabhupada's guru, His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he tells that don't try to see Krishna. Serve in a way that Krishna wants to come and see you. Yeah. All of us, we want something special to do with Krishna, right? But we should serve in a way that Krishna is wanting. Yeah. There is a story of Ananta Alvar in Tirupati. He was sent by Ramanujacharya to go and serve in Tirupati. How many of us know about Tirupati? This is one of the most famous temples in India. I think extremely good now. But that time, 1000 years ago, it was just a mountain and nobody there. Like literally, only one pujari, that's it. Nobody would even go. Sometimes, occasionally, some great sages climbing on the mountain and then going. Otherwise, no one goes. So the pujari sends a notice to Ramanujacharya, I'm just all alone here. Can you please send somebody, I want at least someone to help me with at least growing some flowers and offering to Balaji. There's nobody here. And Ramanujacharya asked 10,000 disciples, who wants to go? Tirupati. Right? And nobody raised the hand. Who wants to go to Tirupati? Nobody wants to go to Tirupati. There's nothing there. It's just a forest and a mountain. And Ananta Alvar and his wife, they raised the hand and they went there. At some point of time, they are trying to make a garden, and Ananta Alvar he's working on the field, removing all the weeds and clearing out the place, and he would fill all the trash in a bucket and then give it to his wife. Right? He would walk half the distance, and then his wife would walk half the distance, then throw it somewhere. A field is being prepared now to make it as a garden. And his wife was pregnant. But still, she is doing the job. So he is clearing, taking everything, putting in the basket. He takes half the distance. The wife takes other half distance and throws and comes back. So at some point of time, Balaji is like so impressed. My God, these people, so good. I'll go and help them. So he comes in the form of a boy. And goes to Ananta Alvar and tells me, can you please take me? I want to help you. And Ananta Alvar is like, get away. I don't want anyone's help. This is my service. I have been ordered by my guru to come and serve here. My goal of life is to serve. You can do something else. Some other seva. Please go and talk with the pujari. And then, after some time, Ananta Alvar saw that his wife is coming back very fast. And he asked, what's going on? How are you become so fast? And she told, oh, I found a nice boy. He's helping me. I take some distance and he's taking from there, and then he comes very fast, he comes back. And Ananta Alvar is like so angry now. He started chasing the boy. I told you not to come and interfere in my service. Why don't you understand? The boy started running away. The other is chasing. At some point of time, he threw whatever was there in his hand. It went and hit the boy here. Started bleeding. The boy just ran away then. And eventually, they come back and see in the deity is bleeding. So if you see Tirupati Balaji, they're putting butter here. Yeah. Balaji was bleeding. After some time, Balaji tells to the pujari, go and bring him. I want to talk to him. And Ananta Alvar is like, I don't want to talk to him. For me, I want to serve, that's it. Can you imagine? Ananta Alvar was like, he didn't even want to go and talk with Balaji because he thinks that I'm happy with service. Whatever I'm doing, I'm fine. I don't want to come and have a call. We always want something special, right? Like so much, I got to, you know what? I talked with Krishna today. If it would happen to us, it was right after that in Instagram, in Facebook, and everywhere, But for a sincere devotee, they find Krishna in their service. Yeah? Not really running behind the flashy experiences. So, the whole point which I'm trying to make is Krishna is a person and he has his own wish, his own feelings. He will reciprocate with our desires and how we enact and what is our approach to bhakti and how are we really positioned to perform bhakti. Are we just wanting to be here so that I can get some sukruti, some more punya and enjoy myself and just create some better, positive future for me? I really wanted a Tesla. I'll do some nice pious activities, and then eventually I'll be able to get this Tesla. And after Tesla, I want a corner house. And once that's done, my next target is an island. I really want to be in Hawaii. No ideas of personal sense gratification, just serving Krishna. Krishna, I'm doing it for your service. I just want to please you. Yeah. If a devotee is in this sort of mentality, Krishna likes it so much. He himself tells it to Durvasa, my devotee is ready to do anything for me, and I am ready to do anything for them. There is no bound whatsoever. In this definition of love, the true definition of love, no bounds. There is really no peripheral which Krishna cannot cross to make sure that his devotee is there with him. Krishna can do anything for his devotee. And only to that person who is really robust. Not to a person who is just always just a burden on Krishna. Most of us, this is how we live. Just a burden on Krishna. Even in Krishna consciousness, just a burden. We are a burden on Krishna's shoulder. We are not really robust. We think that, oh, Krishna, please can you do? And I'm chanting Krishna. I chant Hare Krishna mantra, and I do some things here in the temple. Can you please do this to me? I have all this wish bucket list. Please fulfill. And anything which goes bad, we're like, Krishna, why? You just did something last month. Why are you doing this to me? I don't deserve this, Krishna. Please don't do this to me. Are you even there? Do you even see what's going on with me? This is how we behave. As long as things are good, we are good with Krishna. Right? The moment things are not so good, are you there, Krishna? Where are you? That's how our mind works. So, this whole seminar series which we are trying to build up, we'll be discussing tomorrow morning again. The whole idea is that we discuss from Shrimat Bhagwatam some of these episodes wherein this extraordinary display of being a devotee of Krishna is there. It's just extraordinary, right? Prithu just stopping, no arguments, no fighting, no nothing. I need to stop at night. Sure, okay, I'll stop. With Vishnu, also Indra had come, because when Vishnu comes, all other, when President comes, all other ministers are also there. So with Vishnu, Indra was also there. And he was just having his face down, looking down. He was so ashamed because Vishnu is glorifying Prithu like anything. And Prithu just comes and embraces Indra and just tells him, it's okay, don't worry. I'm not keeping anything against you. So these super extraordinary qualities of practicing bhakti is something which we need to start. Our hearts and mind needs to start gravitating towards this. That I like this, being like this. I want to be a person who is not seeking affirmations from everybody else. I'm happy doing my service. I'm not here to keep boosting my ego further and further. That's not the reason why I'm here. I'm here to just surrender my ego rather than boosting it, thinking that, oh, you're so good. Yeah. Somebody is a nice cook and whole time they're thinking, oh, I'm cooking it in a way that everybody will come and tell, this was the best pizza ever. Where is Jaitam? Here. Sorry, Jaitam. Right? If you tell, no, Prabhu, that's not how I think, then you should really take when people come and tell you, this was really not good, you're still happy. You really don't think anything about it. Yeah. It's very, very easy to be humble when people glorify you. Prabhu, I have not done Krishna's Prabhu. It's all Krishna. Yeah. It's all Krishna's mercy. But if someone comes and ridicules you, humiliates you, you won't think that this is Krishna's mercy. You will be like, have you gone crazy or something? Like, what's wrong with you? I put so much of effort. Why are you ridiculing? That's how we function. There's just no place for Krishna. As long as our ego is getting boosted, yeah, Krishna is also there. Bigger and bigger service, bigger and bigger ego. And the moment it's punctured, think, oh, Krishna. There is no Krishna anymore. That's not how Shrimat Bhagwatam characters are functioning. Really not how. In the morning we discussed about Vyasa, about Draupadi, about Parikshit. And tomorrow morning we'll discuss a few more episodes. Now we discuss about Prithu. Tomorrow morning we start around, I think, 8:30, 9 o'clock, something like that. You're most welcome. Please come. And our hope is that by hearing today's amazing Mahabhagavad devotees' lives and how they have made their choices in their lives, we get inspired to live life which is aligned with these Mahabhagavats. Yeah? Because Mahabharata says, Mahajano enagata sapantha, that one's consciousness need to be aligned with the way and thinking and actions of a Mahajana. And that's what Shrimat Bhagwatam provides us. This is amazing literature which is telling you, you yourself can be an amazing personality. You can become a pure devotee. And this is how you should live. Tomorrow is Bhadra Purnima, is the full moon day, and it's, Shastras tell that if someone does Shrimad Bhagwatam Dana, Bhagavad Dana, if you donate on this day of Bhadra Purnima, there's so many different, like positive affirmations you get from the universe, right? So many positive credits you get. But putting all them on one side, just think about it. This Bhagavatam is so amazing, it's so extraordinary, studying which your life can be transformed. Because you understand how to live a human life by studying the lives of those who have lived an extraordinary life. And you will understand, wow, this is possible. I can also live like this. You can start making some efforts. Srila Prabhupada, when he went to US from India first time, 1965, all that he carried is just first canto Shrimad Bhagwatam. 3 trunks. I don't know if you know what's a trunk. It's a metal box. Something like a travel suitcase, but like metal. Yeah, he carried 3 trunks of Shrimad Bhagwatam. Whoever would come, he would just give. Here I have written Shrimad Bhagwatam, please take. Just with that Shrimad Bhagwatam, Prabhupada is able to establish an international society for Krishna consciousness. Of course, Prabhupada eventually wrote a lot of, not just first canto, but until 10th canto, half. He wrote Gita commentaries, he wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita, so many other books, established temples, so many places. If it was not for Prabhupada, I don't know about all of you, but at least for me, there was zero chance of becoming Krishna conscious. Zero. Not even 0.1. Zero. Because Srila Prabhupada is that person who has taken these teachings of Shrimad Bhagwatam, has spread all around the world. Everywhere. Every single place on earth. At least there is somebody who is practicing Krishna consciousness. All this magic happened because of Shrimad Bhagwatam. Imagine if you're able to trigger this in someone's life. So our humble request is that use this opportunity. If you don't want to trigger this in someone else's life, trigger it in your own lives. Get a copy of Shrimad Bhagwatam. You have it here, Sumit? Shimla? Yeah? If not the whole set, at least get, do you have first canto just by itself also?
Oh, we have sets.
Not first canto by itself? Okay. Shyamlal has only sets. So, better. Take it. If you already have it, how many of us have Shrimad Bhagwatam? Oh, majority don't have. Great opportunity. Come to temple tomorrow or today. You already come. Take it. Start studying. This is going to be a revolutionary thing for yourself. Please don't just take it and just keep it. Yeah. Start studying, and if you already have it, consider giving it to someone as a gift. It's going to be the best gift ever. Srila Prabhupada's first center was already having a name, Matchless Gift Center. Yeah. And then Prabhupada even wrote a book later, Matchless Gift. This is the matchless gift. You just can't compare this to anything. Shrimat Bhagwatam is the best gift ever. Yeah. So it's my humble request, please take Shrimat Bhagwatam to your lives. With that I stop. Thank you so much. Kantala Shrimat Bhagwatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Do we have time for questions?
Yes.
Sure. How much time?
At least 15-20 minutes.
Sure. Anybody want to comment? Ask? Yes?
Just on the story that you told, like Prithu Maharaj, the way Prithu Maharaj came, he was himself like a god, right? So we human beings, we are in this material world. So how do we serve without any expectation?
Yeah, so the other people whom we refer to in the morning, they were not, they were just normal people. People like Ambarish, people like Dhruva, right? Prahlad, Arjuna. Of course, empowered, but living a human existence. Prithu was also living a human existence. Right? So how is a very good question, but will happen only when you understand why. Right? Simon Sinek. Why, what, how. How comes the last? You should fix your why. Why you should do it. That's the first question you should ask. Get your own answer, not from some books or somebody told, Nilambara came and told. No, you should get your answer. Why you should do it. Yeah. Then how is there are enough how. Right? So the problem is never about how. The problem is always about why. Why should we do it? Why should I surrender to Krishna? Right? If that's clear, then how is just execution, right? Like, yeah, why not? Okay? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Anything else? Yes, Chetan. Where were you in the morning?
Hare Krishna, Roji. I was at home.
Okay, good answer. You understood the intent of the question, right?
I was a little sick.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, like, in the story of Vena,
Yeah.
like Vena committed so many crimes, basically. So did the citizens ask for justice for their relatives being killed by Vena, and was never put behind the bars? Or
Oh, he was, from his childhood, he was a murderer. There was the only justice which he would give is, yeah, just kill them, that's it. People need to either believe in him, do what he does, or what he asks, or get killed, that's it.
no, like when Vena was a small child, or as he was growing, he was killing so many people. So
So the citizens would come and complain, but Anga just couldn't do anything much. He just couldn't. Now I understand your question. Why was he not put in the jail? Yeah, no, he was not put in the jail. Maybe Anga was. Anga didn't think that this was necessary. He was just trying to give him good instructions and trying to fix. Was never fixed. Why he didn't put him in the jail? I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah.
like yeah, because still people continued loving Anga.
Yes.
And did not ask for justice. This was
Yeah.
little.
Okay. Anyone else? Anything else? Somebody is raising hand in the back. So mic has to reach quite far now.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing such really touching kathas.
Sure.
And my it also reminded me some of the other things that were mentioned across both Shrimat Bhagwatam and Mahabharata, like the this whole thing of full surrender, full belief on Krishna. Draupadi went through her Chirharan during that time, and she it was that moment when she kind of joined, basically gave her like joined her both hands and gave her full surrender to Krishna at that point of time. Lord turned up. At what point, as devotees, we tend to, kind of enlighten ourselves, or basically remind ourselves continuously on that full surrender thing to the Krishna.
Good. Thank you. So Sharanagati is not a digital switch. It's an active process. Has 6 aspects. Yeah, as per Hari Bhakti Vilas. Starts with Anukulyasya Sankalpam. It's difficult to pronounce in Sanskrit for you. I'll repeat in English. Accept everything which is favorable. Can you repeat? Accept everything which is favorable for your bhakti. Yeah. Second, Pratikulyasya Varjanam. Reject everything that is not favorable for bhakti. Repeat.
Reject everything that is not favorable for bhakti.
And these two are the first steps of Sharanagati. Yeah. Surrender starts with these two active processes. It's not just a feeling in the heart. So I should be able to accept anything and everything which is favorable for bhakti, and reject anything and everything which is unfavorable for practice of bhakti. Yeah. That includes mindless swiping of social media, spending hours together, right? Whole world is like going crazy now with smartphones. Phones are smart. People who are using are like so dumb. Like really. Right? Hours together. So, yeah, stop it. It's not good for you. It's not good for your eyes, not good for your brain, it's not good for your health. At least reduce. Have a sattvic life. If you are having life which is not sattvic, come to sattvic life. Start offering whatever you're cooking to Krishna or Jagannath, whichever deity you have in your home. Live in a way that your life becomes an exemplary advertisement of bhakti. Just be happy devotee. That's the best way of being exemplary. Just be happy in how you're doing. Don't unnecessarily start feeling insecure for every single XYZ friend posting in Instagram that, yeah, I had this vacation now, I had been here, I had been there, and my life is so perfect. None of our life is perfect. Just be comfortable with that. None of us live a perfect life. Nobody. It's okay. It's fine. So accept things which are favorable, like chanting. Please chant Hare Krishna mantra every day. Study Shrimat Bhagwatam. Today is, or tomorrow is Bhadra Purnima. Take Shrimat Bhagwatam to your home. Start studying. Yeah. This is the meaning of accepting things which are favorable. You may think, oh, it's so costly, oh, it's so much. But just think about it. We spend so much on so many things. Why not just one thing for my eternal credit? Yeah. This is the meaning of active Sharanagati. So when we start doing with these things, and eventually when we become, okay, I have accepted all the things which are favorable, and I am also rejecting those which are unfavorable for bhakti. Then comes the third step, Rakshashititi Vishwasaha. That you have firm conviction, you have developed a Vishwasa that Krishna is going to protect, not the body. Body is going to die one day, for sure. Krishna is going to protect the bhakti which is there in my heart. Fourth, Goptrutve Varanam, that Krishna is going to maintain me. If an elephant in the forest is being maintained and an ant is being maintained, I will also be maintained. It's not because of my own efforts. I am being maintained. Right? So Draupadi's situation which Prabhu was quoting, in the beginning she went to all, first to her husbands, then to Drona, to Bhishma, to Kripa, Dhritarashtra. She was pleading to everybody, just protect. Then eventually she's like, and all those times she's also holding her sari herself, and then eventually she understood that nobody's helping. She still holds her sari in one hand and then is calling for Krishna, hey Murari, Govinda, please come help. Krishna is not, and then she just leaves, and then just, many of you when you come to ISKCON first time, you may be wondering, what are these people doing? Why are you raising the hand? This is an act of surrender. Like how Draupadi did. She just raises both hands and calls for Krishna, and Krishna is right there. So to surrender to Krishna, I need to also let go of my own thinking that, oh yeah, I can also manage a little bit. So, fifth one is Atmanikshepa, that you have thrown away all the selfish desires. You never ever go to Krishna and tell that, yeah, please give me a Tesla, I'll serve you better. Never. And sixth one is humility. So first one, accept things which are favorable, reject things which are unfavorable, having firm conviction that Krishna is the protector, firm conviction that Krishna is the maintainer. Atmanikshepa is having no personal whatever desires and imposing that on Krishna. Sixth one, being humble. So Sharanagati is an active process, Prabhu. What's your name? Sharad. So Sharad, it's not a switch. You have to start doing it, and when you start doing it, eventually you'll become perfect on the path. Okay? Hare Krishna. My sincere best wishes to you. I hope that you start chanting Hare Krishna mantra from today and studying Shrimat Bhagwatam from today. Amazing. Better from tomorrow then. Start giving gifts. Let others also do it. Okay? Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Yes, Prabhu. Mic is there somewhere. You have it already. Good.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for your lecture and
Sure.
so many amazing stories. I asked this question last time also when the Prabhu from Slovenia came. I will ask again. How do you evaluate one person's karma? Is it because of your past birth? Or should you believe what the astrologer tells you about life prediction?
That's the question? I hope you're not now evaluating mine versus what was told last week. So I'll tell my understanding. Okay. First thing is, we should understand that karma is a fluid. It's not just a static thing. It's a fluid, and every single action I'm committing right now will be binding unless I'm doing it in Krishna conscious manner. So Krishna says in Gita, Yajna arthat karmanaha anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha, that you should perform your actions, every single one of them, including your breathing, in Krishna consciousness. If you don't do it, the same action will bind you. That's how the karmic bondage gets built. Now we have been getting this bondages since time immemorial. We don't even know since how long. Yeah? And there is no meaning in asking how long. It's just not there. That question is irrelevant. Srila Prabhupada gives this analogy that somebody is drowning in the ocean. There is no meaning in keep thinking about how did I fall here. Right? More important question is how do I get out? So that's more important. So if you're an intelligent person, you should start focusing on how do I actually get out of this almost predestined case of karmic bondage. If there is any way at all to get out. Where is this sound coming from? Okay, can you please turn off the mic? Yeah. So, Sripad Shankaracharya tells, Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam, iha samsare bahu dustare, kripaya pare pahi murare. that the cycle of birth and death and birth and death and birth and death is going on forever. There is no end. And it will continue like this. Yeah? Once Srila Prabhupada was asked this question, which people usually also ask, Prabhupada, is there a destiny or is there a free will? Many of us also think, is it all destined? And like, this is how it should be? Am I having free will? So Prabhupada took a very, like a sort of a different route to answer the question. He told that your destiny is to rot in this material world. That's your destiny. You are destined to rot in the material world. But Krishna is so merciful that he comes himself. He sends acharyas, this Shrimat Bhagavad Shrimat Bhagwatam, just to help you to get out of it. Yeah? So, just doing analysis of karmic baggage, that's not very intelligent. Yeah? If someone has an interest, that's okay, but astrology is an indicative science. Yeah? Especially nowadays. You go and ask 5 people, you'll perhaps hear 5 different answers. So, when that is the situation, it's more important then that you understand what to do about it. Okay, I have karmic baggage. What shall I do? How do I break these shackles? Is there a way to break it? And start being Krishna conscious. Yeah? Let's start the process. It's not that as soon as you start, some magic happens. No magic is going to happen. Tomorrow morning, everything is going to be the same, more or less. Yeah? You will not become Buddha tomorrow morning. So, it will take a long period of time, sufficiently, considerably long time, period of time. But if you keep doing the basics of Krishna consciousness, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, coming to satsang, having a sattvic life and you're eating prasadam, studying Gita and Bhagwatam, doing some seva for Krishna, eventually your bhakti lata, which is just a small seed form, will start growing, will grow and grow and grow, and when you become perfect, that bhakti lata is giving fruits at lotus feet of Krishna. The Acharyas explain that you will be able to eat that fruit while being here. Iha yasya harer dasye karmana manasa gira nikhila swape avasthasu jivan mukta sa uchyate. If your whole life is invested in serving Krishna with your heart, with your actions, with your words, with your body, you're just serving Krishna, then you are living liberation. Nikhila swapi avastha. So jivan muktaha sa uchyate. You are living liberation, meaning there is no karmic bondage anymore. I know I'm sort of coming tangentially, but I'm trying to hit the center. Yeah. So more important is to understand what's my present situation and how do I become Krishna conscious so that this karmic bondage is broken apart totally. Okay? Hare Krishna. Any one last comment, question, feedback? Yes, Mataji.
I just have one small comment that
Sure.
mostly, just to continue what
Yeah.
the previous discussion,
Yeah.
mostly when we talk about karmic bondage, mostly when we anybody talks about karmic bondage, it's always about thinking about bad karma.
Mhm.
But the thing is that I think good karma is also a bondage.
Yes.
It takes you into the 84 lakh yonis.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's very important to understand.
Yeah, just having good karma is like I accumulate a lot of money, I go to nice vacation, eventually the money gets over, I need to come back. It's actually not a great benediction. Somebody who is in Swarga, because there is no physical body conditioning it, it's very difficult to become Krishna conscious in heavenly planets. Pritam, how many glasses of lassi can you drink? Mango lassi.
5.
5 glasses? You should ask Prabhu what's the size of the glass.
I'm thinking of.
You are thinking of this glass already. 5 glasses in this. Sure. Why can't 6th?
No more desire.
No more desire?
I mean,
Desire is there is no support. Yeah? So, but in heaven, You can drink 100 cups also, 200 also, 1000 also. As much as you desire, you can just keep drinking. Your whole life, you can just keep drinking. Let's see, no gaps. Because there is no physical form like this which is binding. No limitations. Mind can just keep doing it. And in that situation, who will become Krishna conscious? Right? The only problem there is it's time bound. Eventually, that's it, done. And come back here. Right?
Or in any other 80
Yes. Yeah. So that's the problem with just accumulating good karma. It's also binding. I just want to substantiate, your point, supporting it. So the best thing is cut it off. Yeah. Get away from it. Okay. So in there. Thank you so much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Shrimat Bhagwatam ki jai. Swatramai ki jai. Ananta ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Nilambara Prabhu ki jai.